Hello, this is Neil Walters with HebrewResources.com, and today we're going to look at the subject pronouns in Hebrew. So here we have a chart following the way we've looked at our verbs in the past. We have first person, second person, and third person. First person is the one doing the talking, and the normal form is ani, ani. Now sometimes, occasionally, I don't know what percentage, but a lot less common, you will see anochi, anochi. Okay. Plural of that is anachnu, which means we. Anachnu, anachnu, anachnu. You, masculine singular, is ata, ata. And the feminine version of that is ot, ot. And over here on the plural side, we have y'all, which is our Texas way of saying it, is you plural masculine, atem, and the feminine version of that, speaking to a group of ladies, is aten. And then third person is who you're talking about. So the singular version of masculine is who, and the feminine is he. And then the plural has two different variations, more commonly haim, but sometimes hema. And then the feminine, you just change the mem to a noon, and you have hain and haina. So let's just review them in the primary forms. Well, we'll cover both forms. So let's just review for practice. You want to repeat after me. Ani, anochi. Ata, at, hu, he, anachnu, atem, aten, haim, hema, hain, haina. Now, let's use some little phrases that actually use these words. So down here, we're going to have some phrases. So the first one is, hu zaken. He is old. So remember, in Hebrew, there is no to be verb for the present tense. There is one for past tense, like you can say haya, hu zaken, or hu haya zaken, he was old. But if you want to say he is old, you just say he old. Okay, hu zaken. Hu zaken. The next one is ani shomer. I keep. So in another video, we talk about the active participle, which acts as the present tense verb. Ani shomer. It's from the word shamar, which means shamar is he kept. Shomer can mean basically present tense masculine singular. You could say hu shomer, ata shomer, or ani shomer, as long as it's singular and masculine. Okay. The next one, she keeps. He shomeret. He shomeret. She keeps. The next one, anachnu gedolim. Anachnu gedolim. We are great. So again, the verb are is the to be verb, right? It's not written there. You just have to know when you see these two words side by side, like we great, you assume it's we are great. Now, in many printed text, instead of printing the tetragrammaton, the Yud-K, Vav-K name in Hebrew, a lot of printers will substitute Yod to mean Hashem or that special tetragrammaton name. So this is Hashem Hu Ha-Elohim. Hashem Hu Ha-Elohim. Hashem, He is God. Now what I'm showing you in these last four is that sometimes the who will actually be used as kind of a hint that the is word should be there. So it's like, you could say Hashem is God, but literally it says Hashem, He is God. Okay? And I guess when you translate it, you could translate it either way, I think. Okay? Another example here, Hamelech Hu Gadol. Hamelech Hu Gadol. The king is great. Or the king, he is great. So the who there is actually optional. You could say Hamelech Gadol, and it means the king is great. But the who, again, is just a hint that you need to translate the word is. Now we'll see the same thing in the feminine here. Ha'isha hi nevi'ah. Ha'isha hi nevi'ah. The woman is a prophetess. So you notice here we can use adjectives like zaken. We can use active participles or verbs like shomer and shomeret. Gedolim is an adjective, or we can use nouns like Elohim, like here, or Neviah. These are nouns. We're basically saying this person is the so-and-so noun. This woman is the woman is a prophetess. And the last one, Atah Elohei Yisrael. Atah Elohei Yisrael. You are the God of Israel. Now, why do we say the God when there's no ha in here? That's a rule we'll cover in another video on what's called noun constructs. And when the last word of a noun construct phrase is definite, the whole phrase becomes definite. So Israel is a definite place. It's not, there's no question where it is or what it is, right? So Israel is definite, therefore the God of Israel is how we translate that. So Atah Elohei Yisrael. These little lessons I've been doing recently like this and putting on YouTube are samples of what's in my larger course that I'm doing on Zoom with some students. And we're actually right now using the wine green book called the Practice. What's the name of it? It's called A Practical Grammar for Classical Hebrew. It's basically a biblical Hebrew book. And this book is pretty good, especially the exercises are wonderful. Wording of sometimes how he teaches the material is a little archaic. So that's why I've been making these videos and my own little exercises here to basically enhance how he teaches that. And then I'm making up my own little practice verbs. So I'm putting together a PDF here of like what my students really need to know to be able to basically pass what I call the first semester. So we're doing that on Zoom right now. And if you want to know when the next Zoom class starts, you can check the link below the video, and you can either join us on a live set of classes. The best thing about that is it kind of forces you to be there and show up every week, and then you actually get put in the hot seat where different people are given these exercises to read, and you have to read them and translate them from Hebrew to English. And you're going to make mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes, so that's part of it. But that's the way you learn. The other way you'll be able to access this material is I'll just have an online course. If you don't want to be active in the Zoom, you can just self-study, and that will be soon available as well. So check the link below this video, and I look forward to working with you in expanding your knowledge of Hebrew.